Hello, how are you today? So I'm going to talk about narcissism. Narcissism is a personality disorder and it's really important, to detect some tactics and these mind games, manipulations that narcissistic people do. So one of these tactics is making you confused and making you feel guilty and the wrong one to wrong you, and then you feel so confused and wrong, and it's not truth. So an example, for example, a narcissist says something evil or do something evil to you, and you are conscious of that and you say, oh, that is so disrespectful, I didn't like it, so please don't do it this anymore. And then is going to be confronted, so that is worst thing a narcissist can deal with is when it is exposed and confronted. So he's going to turn around the situation and is going to manipulate you in a way that you are the wrong one. And then you feel confused because it's going to give so much arguments and so on, and is going to play the victim and so on and so on. And then you feel confused, and then you buy that as true. So it's really important you are really aware of the truth, to not get hooked to that. Because if you are in a relationship with a narcissistic person, it destroys your self-esteem. There is one time that you don't know anymore who you are because you're so confused and feeling so wrong and blaming yourself. So you can find so many people with this disorder, even in our family, and doesn't matter if they are blood related to us. We have to detect this and keep distance or be really aware, and don't even engage on that game. Just say, okay, with me is like this, you don't talk to me like this anymore, and you don't do this kind of actions with me anymore, okay? Do you understand that? Are we clear? Okay. For me it's clear, it's done. We are done here, okay? And you don't feed them. Don't feed them. Don't let them feel they are in control and so on and so on. Just step out. It's really important you don't get hooked to that. And doesn't matter if they are blood related to you or not, because it's even more difficult, right? Because we are raised in this society, they say you have to sacrifice everything and give everything to family members because you depend on them and so on and so on. And it's not true, because we have our own energy, we have our own space, and we all deserve respect. And doesn't matter if it's a parent, a brother, a cousin, whatever, is going there to disrespect you, and you have to accept disrespect because they are just a family member. No. That is a wrong misconception. It's a misconception they were told us. And these narcissistic people, they suffer a lot because they are so lack of love, so lack of empathy, and they grew in an environment where they were not accepted when they were a child, and they were not loved, and they were putting down and being wronged all the time. So it was like this kind of self-mechanism of surviving. So they had to develop these games to feel in control and to feel like they have a place in family, society, and so on. Because you can find these narcissistic people at work, in family, some friends, and the worst is when we have a relationship, a romantic relationship with one, because it really destroys your self-esteem. So this is just one of the statistics that I'm sharing, and be aware, because when you are aware, then you can do something about it, and you can kind of protect your energy and having boundaries to that, to not get engaged on those destructive tactics. And it also because you don't help anybody if you are doing their game, because then they keep on their evil because Kaya is really evil in their evil agenda, and so you are feeding this evil agenda of them, and you are destroying yourself. So this is so destructive for either ways. So just be aware of this and develop this power, inner power, like, no, respect yourself. No, I respect myself. I don't accept this. And I respect this person too, because I'm not going to feed that evil that she's creating. So no. And then you are being so wise and respecting yourself and the other person. So I hope you liked this advice. And if you like it, please just share this video for people be aware of this. Let's to improve the world and get a better place here as a human beings, relate with each other with more respect. Thank you. Bye bye for now.